Hi guys, it's Kevin. I'm about to teach you how to make thousands of dollars every single month publishing in European marketplaces. And who am I? Why am I qualified to teach that? You already probably know, but I made more than $100,000 euros in this case in royalties in 4 different marketplaces: Italian, Spanish, French, and American, United States of America. And also German marketplace, I made around 50 grand, 45 grand, something like that. I don't remember exactly. Maybe I will add some screenshots of to prove that I'm not talking random stuff. Also helped 2 clients to make $5,000 per month in France and Germany, and a non-native to make $2,000 per month in Italy. Okay, so private clients, more information link in the description. And those markets, guys, why they are amazing? Because they are very profitable. So you can still, as you can see, those came mostly from one single book. So you can still make $2,500, $10,000 per month with a single book. And there is way less competition, like almost no competition in many niches. And that's why I like to call these European marketplaces, I like to compare them to what Amazon.com KDP, like normal Amazon KDP, was like back in 2019, 2020, okay? So we are living the same thing, like something in Europe, especially in some marketplaces, okay? And then we're gonna analyze market by marketplace, every single one of them, what are the characteristics, and we're gonna do also some real life research in each one of them, okay? So stay tuned, and let's get started with the presentation I prepared today. So the truth about these European marketplaces is that very few people knows how to do it, and I'm talking about very, very few people knows how to do it, okay? Most people, they will tell you to translate your book, just make your book in English normally and then translate them from English to European. And yeah, European is not a language, it's European languages. But guys, this is the most wrong thing to do ever. You are just underrating, you're just treating European marketplaces as this thing that you do on the side, you do all your work and then maybe you can make some extra money in there. I'm telling you, all your goals, you can achieve them by only publishing in European marketplaces. Whether your goal is $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, $50,000 per month, I've been doing that myself. I made $50,000 in a single month in Europe. So you can achieve that. And there are 2 options to actually do that, which is not translating the books you have and then hope to make some money, throw them out without doing any launch strategy or anything like that. The first way is adaptation. I'm not sure this is the right word, but it's just to adapt your book, okay? So first thing, for example, you do your book in Amazon.com, so in English, and then you verify that it's profitable in this country first, obviously, before creating it. And then, after you verified and the book is profitable, then you translate your idea in the other verified country. So first, you verify that your topic is profitable also in the other country, and then you do the translation and also localization. It's super important. You don't just translate it and throw it out there. You just don't translate the title literally. This is what most people do, guys, because I am native Italian. So when I'm surfing on the Amazon.it, I can see the books that come from Americans or English-speaking people that just translated word by word the title, and they're never selling, never ever selling. You need to sit down with some native person and speak with them, talk directly and understand what's the best way to word your title, okay? You don't just translate it word by word. You don't even translate it the whole sentence. You're not gonna translate the whole title, okay? Even if it's not word by word. That's not how you do it. Because the keywords that you want to rank in will be very, very different country to country. What people search for, it's different. So you need to talk, speak, okay, with another human, ask his opinion on various things, and then come up with a final title. And then you will use Helium 10 to know which keywords you want to rank in. You are not going to translate your keyword because likely there will be different country to country. So use that Helium. Get used to do that. Then we have the second approach, which is the international research. In this case, we will verify the profitability of the book right away in 2 or more marketplaces. So you deem a topic as profitable on Amazon.com or Amazon.French, and then you verify that it's profitable also in Germany and Spain, so you will just create the book that is suitable for all these countries right away. This is a way to diversify and make it almost impossible, honestly, that this book fails. Because if you know that a topic is profitable in 5 countries, what are the chances that you're wrong 5 times, or like you make a shitty product that is not likable by anyone in any of these 5 countries, are super low. So this is most complex, so it's harder to find topics like this, but if you do so, you'll make it almost impossible to fail, okay? That's why I like this approach as well. Now, next step is, how do we know that a topic is profitable in Europe, okay? Because we have all our benchmark on Amazon.com, so we need to be in the like top 30,000 BSR, for example. But that's not how it works in Europe. Like if you see a book that is 30,000 BSR, it's likely not selling even 1 copy per day. Okay, just be clear. The volumes are actually indeed lower. Okay, we do not expect to do the same, but since the competition is so low, then it makes it easier to make money, honestly, overall. It's a bit more tricky compared to Amazon.com since there is a fraction of the competition. So if you look for books that have already like 2, 3 competitors, you will not find anything. Like you will find like probably 10 topics per marketplace, because almost no topic has already 3, 5 books on the same. So there's a fraction of the data. Fraction of competitors is a good thing, but it's also a bad thing, because you will have a fraction of the data. That's why I compared it to Amazon.com in 2019. Like you had no data to deem something as profitable because no books were published yet. If you check Amazon right now, most of the books that are best-selling, they were published after 2019. So like how these people make up like topics before, you know, if this keyword research is a thing, they had to be intelligent and create stuff. Like, and that's the same thing we're gonna do here, because we must do it. We don't have the data to like create books in like some competitive niche. Okay? So the BSR for profitability, and those are for selling like 2, 3, 5 copies per day on this range, 2 to 5 copies per day, at least, are this one. In Spain, you want the BSR to be lower than 2,000. Anything higher, they're not really selling a lot. Maybe some 3,000, okay, but whatever. In Italy, lower than 5,000. In France, the BSR has to be also lower than 5,000 to be making consistent sales. Anything higher than that, it can be that he made a random sale like 1 hour ago and now is 6,000 BSR. In Germany, 10,000. In UK, 10,000, because yes, UK is in Europe, but we don't consider it because like the book are in English, so you will not really have to do specific work. In some cases, yes, you can, but mainly you're gonna use the same book you publish for Amazon.com. So those are the ranges to keep in consideration. Now, we have some market specification that is important to be aware of, and those are my opinion, and like they are objective facts, actually. So in Spain, you have very low volumes, but you also have not very low, like low volumes, but very low level competitions. Like I'm talking about super low level. Like Spanish people, they literally like publish garbage 90% of the time. So you will have like it very easy to rank. The sad thing about this is, even if you rank, like unless you are in the top 500 in the BSR, you are not gonna make a lot of money. Like basically, you're gonna sell like 3 copies per day, so 500 euros, unless you are in the top 500 BSR, and then you start making good money. France, okay volumes, so quite good honestly, and the competition is low mid level, so it's a bit better. Like it's quite better than Spain, but still like most of the things are garbage. Most of the topic are easy to beat in any case, so it's super good. Italy, okay, volume similar to France, but the competition is higher level, okay, because Italians know how to publish, and there is good resources in our native language to learn to publish and to do this business properly. So you will have some good and high level competition. Germans, high volume, like not as high as Amazon.com, but they're still very high. And competition is like level, so still similar to the American one. And yeah, the German knows how to do things. They have good resources, I guess. And also they have a good work ethics, I think. Like they want to do things properly compared to all the other like Latin Europe countries. And I am Italian myself, so like, I'm not like randomly dissing, but like I know German, they do the work and create high quality stuff compared to like Italian, Spanish and French that they'd rather make some quick money, okay? So an example of what I've just said about like the competition is the work we've done with my client David, because we had a topic but we didn't know how to verify it was profitable. So we had to cross many data from different marketplaces and also from different books and also different softwares, like mainly Ilium again, and to determine the topic was profitable. And this is good because it looks harder like on the surface, because people will think, oh, I don't have like the step-by-step research strategies, there is no competitor, so I don't know what to do. But it also creates a lot of blue oceans, because this book that we kind of made up generated 6,000 plus euros in a single month after like 2 months of publishing it. So we're able to position it in the right way. And this is the thing, guys, this is the catch. In many cases, you won't have many competitors to analyze, to make an estimation. So you either cross and sum many search volumes on Helium, so you'll have to look like topics and similar topics that get a lot of search on Helium, or you have to analyze similar book. And from there, you get the proof of concept you need from the specific book, and from this, you sum this proof of concept, and then you make your book, okay? I hope it's clear enough. So for example, if you have like a cursive workbook that is selling a lot, and then there is like a reading workbook that's selling a lot, it's very likely that a whole like kindergarten workbook, if you cross these data, is gonna sell. Because those workbooks are part of this big one. This is kind of a bundle, okay? I hope it's clear. Now, do you need to speak the language to make the money? This is the $1 million question. Okay, the answer is obviously no, because I'm making 100,000 euros more in France, and I don't speak a word of, I mean, I speak a couple of words like merci, stuff like that, but croissant, but it's not like real speaking it. So, no. But you need to work with a native human for the localization and translation. Okay, this is not an opinion, okay? You need to do that. An example with my client Ali is British, so he's native English. We published a book in Italian. Okay, I teach him how to work with a native Italian and what to actually do. I didn't do the work for him, obviously. I just told him, okay, this is profitable, let's publish in this topic. And the book generated more than 1,000 euros in the first month of publishing. Like we click publish and we made 1,000 euros back. And it cost way less than this to produce. And now he's creating more books on its own. So after he learned the strategy, he's making more books on its own in Italian and France and all the other languages, okay? So this is an example that you don't need to speak the language. The second example is me again. So I don't speak French or German and still make almost 200,000 euros in those two marketplaces. I know 3 words in French and 3 words in German. So no, you don't need to speak the language. And yeah, I think for this presentation is everything. Let's go in the real world and see how this marketplaces works. So let's go to test it in the real life. So we took advantage of our lovely friend Google Translate. Terrible translations, by the way, like I've seen that from Italian, that the translation like was bad and there will be no book on this topic. But we use like our normal standard keyword for medium content, which is less skill for teens. As you can see, not super, but like somewhat competitive on Amazon.com. We got a few books selling well, top 2,000, you know, and a lot of competitors in general, some big players. So let's see how this keyword behave in the other countries. Let's start from Spanish. Habilidades para la vida para adolescente. Así, this is not a good translation. And yeah, this is someone that uses Google Translate for the title, I can tell you. No native Spanish will call a book like this. All these people probably done the same, but you can see that a book that is 6,000 is making 3 sales per day, but it's not, I can guarantee you. All this AI, like this is what I was telling you about, like the low quality in Spanish. Like those are, like this person randomly gave like the first prompt in EU to a ChatGPT and then he published the book with the cover like that he got generated. This is, I don't even know how to comment on it. Same here, like same here. Like this is what you're gonna compete with in Amazon Spain. So It's super easy, honestly. Like I said, you need to be in the top 500, but it's not that complicated together. Like there are not 500 good publishers in Spanish. Trust me. Hey, this guy translated it from English and is making a sale every now and then. Okay, a lot of then. Okay, this is kind of selling. This is like survival guide for teen guys. You might look it up. But yeah, I mean, the keyword that Google gave us is wrong, okay? Like, we have to find out ourselves what are the keywords. How do you do that? You open the marketplace and you look for books like this that are kind of selling, and then you copy paste these in the search bar, and then you will have like the real keyword, okay? Because Google, ChatGPT, they will give you like wrong search term. That's why it's important to use a human, and Helium 10 as well. You can also type this in Helium and you will get correlated search term that actually have some volume. Because I can guarantee you no Italian person is ever searching competenze di vita per adolescenti. Like, this is like a sure thing. Okay. We even have one result. I didn't even check it before showing it. So let's search this one. So we can instantly spot AI covers. Obviously not selling, not because it's AI, you can make covers with AI. Okay, also here we can see like, oh my god, how many spammers. Those are the spammers, AI spammers everywhere. This is, okay, young sports. You can save all these things and look them up. But you see like, no, I said that Italians are good to publish, but we're seeing only bad example. So nobody is selling pretty much, but you see how there is only one decent player here. Like, we really have only these two books that are potential competitors. Like, all the other books are not competitors compared to American marketplace, where everybody is potential competitor. Like, all these books, they're well done and they are real competitors. Here you have no competition. Like, if you think those are competition, like you're doing everything wrong, honestly. So you see, it's this might look crowded, but it's actually not. It's an empty niche. Let's see in France, the same book we've seen in Spanish. Again, probably the keyword is super wrong, so we will look for a book that is selling, and then we will add it in the search bar. Okay, this is selling, this is on the same topic, top 1000, interesting. Probably this was the keyword, something like that. Okay, this is high level competition actually. But there is also some trash things, obviously not selling. This is interesting, selling, low reviews, check it out maybe. Okay, so we see how after like 2-3 years old, again we start with the spam, compared to .com where you have like to go down a lot to find spam. Those are still not spam, in my opinion. This is spam, but now we go to Germany. I'm pretty sure this keyword is, no German will ever search this. I don't know what it means, but it doesn't look good. And yeah, it's all spam. Probably search it in English in Germany. No, we find stuff in English that is still selling some copies every now and then in Germany. Let's try this thing. I'm guessing this wasn't made by a German person. This is selling something. What is this? This is the most random cover I've ever seen in my life, and still selling, so you might check it out as well. Just telling you, you know. giving out free topics, free profitable topics, because I am the best guru in YouTube. Okay, more and more topics. You see here, Germany, the level is good. Like, this is well done stuff, and that's why it's selling. That's a good cover. That's a good title and cover. This is not good. This is copy paste, as always. Okay, we see. A lot of books have no volume, but we need to go down a bit, and this is spam, but yeah. So guys, we've seen what to do, how to search, what to look for, and you had a little bit of, baseline knowledge of the volumes in these marketplaces. Obviously, if you want to work one-on-one with me and like make it super easy, because I have years and years of experience, guys, in every single one of these marketplaces. I have had successful book in the top 1,000, even top 100 in most of these marketplaces. So I am the best person to help you in scaling your business if you are European, or if you want to publish in the European marketplaces. If you want to have it easy, if you want to forget all these like days and days to find a profitable topic, then Europe is the choice for you. Watch the video in the description and apply, or for one-on-one coaching with me. If you don't want to, there is a free Skool community with free course and free resources, so check it out. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment something, whatever you want to comment. And cheers guys, I will see you in the next video.